move into this.
Okay, so
Thank you.
I guess on your first point there, right? So if that, do we put that in our ad, or are we?
I don't know, I
It's-
wanted to throw that.
I guess what's the downside to it is other businesses that are out there to make money will want us to advertise for them as well.
Exactly, that's why I didn't say put it in. What I was saying is, I wanted you guys, I sent it because Carol said I could send it to you. Think about it, because I think one of the things about economic development is training. Education is very important. We have to think about that as a totality. I was just showing you an illustration of one that's current and new technology. That's all I was showing.
Well illustrated.
Counselor Scott?
I had another one, it was about an art, and I had asked her if we could put that in or something. I had asked you, you had sent that art thing out earlier this year, and for the reason that we weren't allowed to put things into Ashley's thing unless it deals with meetings and things that are in the community.
I think we have to keep that.
But, having said that, I really felt that this was an opportunity that was missed by a lot of people that are in the arts world, for example. And I think that this here is possibly something that a lot of people here wouldn't get the knowledge of knowing, because there are an awful lot of people here that to make a trip to Toronto is something that's just not something they could do. It's out of their comfort zone. So I think it's a great idea.
Counselor Ross?
Mr. Mayor, you're correct, and that's why I brought it to the attention. And I just saw it as a neat idea, and I don't see it as a new business, but I think it's the type of thing I'm glad we're having a little quick discussion about. I think it's the type of thing where I think we heard tonight where the Sarnia tourist,
TSL.
TSL continue to do the same thing and you know, whatever. And I think we are very fortunate that we're not like that. And I think it's just looking at, we don't want to ruin what's going on with the existing thing. That wasn't the intent. But let's just open our eyes.
Counselor Boss?
I get, Councilor Russell, is this a non-profit, you know? Is this Solar Academy, is it a non-profit corporation, is it a?
It's under the Ontario Solar Network, which is made up of all kinds of solar manufacturers, installers, etc. So non-profit, I wouldn't think so. I would think it would be a trade school.
See, this is where you're on the slippery slope, because
And that's why I mentioned that. That's why I want
I agree.
clear that we.
I think electronically, if you know, and all these guys are into electronics, maybe you could do training opportunities electronically, but I think to pay for an ad, you would really be on 7 days without one.
Any other? Deputy Mayor Day?
Yes, is that okay to go on to your topic just for a second? I just
Yep.
realized this is the last council meeting in August,
Yep.
and so I just want to remind council that the London County Clown Match is on the Davis Family Farm for Saturday, September 3rd at noon. And so lots of action will happen there. No, I won't be plowing. What's that?
Have you put in the box?
So come out and get a little rural exposure there.
So are not all the Lambton County councilors plowing? No, the Huron County plowing, all the county councilors plow with the Huron County plowing.
You know, quite honestly, I've never been to the Lambton County Fly Match. I've been to the International Flying Match many times, but, so I don't know what the procedure is.
Okay.
But
You need
I'm
to
sure
design your
since Bill
plowing
Bolton is in
apparel.
charge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Any other council reports?
Sure don't run.
Counselor Scott?
We were going to talk about phragmitis again in this workshop that is happening on August 30th, where we asked for $1,000.
That was the report from us, the next meeting. We get that this week. We have nothing on that. This time, we were gonna get a report on who was paying for what, whether the Conservation Authority was paying for anything, or where that is.
This is more along the lines of Nancy Bidler, our partner, setting this up. It's not ABCA. She's gone to ABCA to have them bring people in and to contact the speakers and do it out of their office. But Nancy Bidler, for more information about the meeting, please call Nancy Bidler at 519-243. So it's not, the money's not going to ABC. The $1,000 check that Nancy's going to give $350 to one speaker, and I forgot that email, sorry, I mean, she's setting this up And it's been, and actually ABCA has put a press release out.
Mhm.
It's gone to a bunch of different places.
I know the meeting's being held and
Right.
the speakers have been booked and everything. We haven't talked with who's paying for it.
It was my understanding we put a certain amount of dollars aside for the Phragmites problem, so if there's a number there, then the staff can phone them up and say precisely what this is, if that fits within our criteria of education and trying to get rid of it, then I say we reimburse the lady for what is going on. If it doesn't fit the criteria of what we are putting aside for Phragmites, destruction, whatever.
Well, it was for Phragmites education.
Education, whatever, well, you know what I mean? So we do have money available, but let's see, the only way to find out is to talk to ladies if it's in the
That
criteria.
was what we were
And staff will take care of that.
trying to get a report on who was doing what. We didn't know what the meeting was or who was.
Shouldn't do everything.
That's very good.
Don't stop.
Since we have all the parties that are part of the solution to this problem present that day, I would be thrilled if we walked out of that meeting with a clear plan of attack and clear leaders for the various aspects of it. And I would have no problem paying $1,000 if those who are leading this can assure us that they'll have a clear strategy when we leave that meeting, because we don't have a strategy. And we'll not have those parties all together in one room necessarily anytime soon in that forum. So if we could get that, I'd say absolutely $1,000 is a worthy investment.
It says to provide information on the distribution of Phragmites, the impact on the community and ecosystem, and control methods.
Councilor Monson.
I think this is an opportunity to partner, and I think it's an opportunity to the deputy's point, to walk away with something. I would like to see if Mrs. Vidler is interested with ABCA in we co-sponsor this, so Lantern Shores gets a little bit of pizzazz out of it. Otherwise, we're gonna end up with events like this coming up.
And the MC.
Well, there you go, because I don't know whether we want to be paying for events with which we have no affiliation. It's a slippery slope.
My issue with it, it's not, I support it, I support the education, I support the whole process. My issue is somebody organizes something, somebody books speakers, and then comes and says how you're going to pay for it. We've got things going backwards here. Come to us, say we want to hold a meeting, we need this presented before council so that we can go to our Phragmites pot in our budget that we have set aside and do it that way. We're setting a precedent by having an organization, we're having something done, and then, well, we need to pay for it, so come along later. That's my concern, that we open the door to
What's the
that.
message?
But I do think.
I do agree with I don't disagree with the meeting, I don't disagree with anything, I just,
It's the way it's happened.
what happens and how often is that going to happen?
But I think we do need to have a discussion with us is, I think we need to take some sponsorship or ownership of things like this. If we're going to be giving money to it, we have to explain to our ratepayers why. And so our ratepayers have to know that this is something that we support and the councillor is going to be emceeing it, so that's valid. But I agree with the deputy. I think we want to walk away with this, with something concrete.
I sent you that email, right, Carol?
We need a Lantern Shores
Part
flag.
of the reason why I brought that point up is because one thing I noticed at the federal level is that they no longer put their charitable monies into conferences for poverty, for maternal health, and things like that. They have said no longer are they going to have discussions. They're just going to give money directly to poverty issues, directly to maternal health, directly to these issues. And I think that we would be really wise to not just have discussions, but have something formulated coming out of that discussions and get directly to the problem. So I don't know what you think, Bill, as far as if things are backwards, do we
I'm looking for a motion.
hold that?
Councilor Russell.